Well, thanks. Please be seated, and thank you all for coming. Particularly looking forward to this. Following the meeting with Mr. Gorbachev, it seemed to me that it would be appropriate to brief the Chinese leaders. I made clear to them before the Malta meeting that I wanted to do this. I must say I was very pleased today, in the wake of General Scowcroft's visit, to notice that the Chinese Foreign Ministry stated that they would not sell missiles to any Middle East countries. That subject was raised by General Scowcroft, and in my view, it's a very sound development. And I do not want to isolate the Chinese people. I don't want to hurt the Chinese people. We have certain sanctions. I hope I needn't reiterate my concerns about the events that took place in Tiananmen Square. I think we were positioned in the forefront of human rights concerns, but and I think the Chinese know that they still have to address themselves to the problems that were inherent in this episode. But I don't want to see that the China remains totally isolated. I don't want to take any further steps that are going to hurt the Chinese people. But we got a courageous president in Mr. Virgilio Barco. And I don't know that, well, I put it this way, I don't want to send some signal that Virgilio Barco cannot provide the proper security for three heads of state visiting his country. I don't want to undermine the courageous stance he's taking by taking a view that would hurt what he's trying to do. And I'm sure that if the security concerns are raised to him, we have a long time before the meeting, but near the time of the meeting, he would agree with the objective assessments. But right now, I'm very hopeful that the meeting will take place in Cartagena, and I have so much respect for him, and I know the enormous problem he's under from people that want him to give up the fight on extradition or fight against the narco-traffickers. And I don't want to be the one that sends a signal that nobody should go to Colombia because they can't be protected. So I've got time to take a final decision on that. I will listen to the experts. I will not do anything imprudent. Nobody has ever accused me of being too daring. And because when I read that, I looked into that, and I'm assured that is not the case. But I think you ask a good question as to when all this will become public. It should be, and I'd like to see it as soon as possible. But there is some, I think there are some concerns, and all I would say is that she was accompanied by a person from the U.S. Embassy. I believe the Justice Department has had the custodianship or taken a keen interest in all of this, and I have confidence that our Attorney General would not permit the kind of inquisition process that was alluded to in the papers today. And so it is very important, just as in the Cosolo case, that this be resolved fairly and to the satisfaction of the American people. And that is going to mean the disclosure that you're asking about. And so I want to just assure you that this will take place. I think it's important that it's done in a way so there's no tampering with evidence, but prejudicing the legal proceedings that are taking place. I think that's very important.